Warning, things in this video have opinionated views and things towards MatPat. This isn't a hate video but a video for fun. If you are a rock and can't handle any kind of jokes, then I do recommend moving on. Anyways, let's get to the video. Hello internet, welcome back to another video of Game Theory.
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
I think that's the wrong channel. Hold on, we're just sorry MatPat. But anyways, we are technically on another game level of theories of Fnaf, right? It's great to see MatPat solved these mystery Fnaf games and crazy stuff. And why is the lighting just going hey? That solved video was actually a really good way to end off the Fnaf series so far. And now the lighting's working. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but yeah, all these theories and that can really add up to the games we've kind of solved, isn't it?
We end the horror. Today, we solve Fnaf.
MatPat's theories are really good and spicy, like a taste of meatballs, right? But there was a few holes, like he said in his video, but there was many holes there, like he mentioned. But we're not here to point out all of his mistakes and unsolved stuff in his Fnaf solved video. We are here for all his unsolved stuff from everything in Fnaf. It's kind of sad that he kind of turned a blind eye to the rest of the series unsolved stuff. But also remember, this guy is just trying to get a living, and Fnaf isn't just the biggest thing you have to worry about in your life. But I'm not trying to tear his theory into shreds. Yeah, I know. Markiplier, Dawko, and 8-Bit Ryan, Nat, they were influences for the Fnaf series. But he has made Fnaf memorable. But with that all out of the window, let's get to the unsolved stuff. And let's go back in time, where it all started. Good old Fnaf 1. Who is Phone Guy? He's been a menace all these years, and we still haven't found out even a piece of his identity. Yeah, we've got he's Purple Guy or he's Henry, but that's his guesses and they've all been debunked. He hasn't really focused on this topic too much. Most of MatPat's videos back of Fnaf was basically just fucking choking going through these information out as much as he can, and kind of basically did a good job actually, because we found out who Cassie is. I think MatPat did do a threat of to Scott Cawthon that he might nuclear attack his house if he doesn't reveal Gold Freddy's secrets, right? So maybe that's what happened. I'm sorry, I just sounded weird back there. I don't know if you can tell if you were having a stroke or I was having a stroke, but I think it was one of the other two. But still, Michael Smith or Jeremy Fitzgerald, weird name to name a person. They have no other backstory except this. I even searched everywhere you can possibly find for nicknames and that. So don't think Michael and also Michael Afton have the same relative kind of things, and they probably are the same character, because it just doesn't add up. Also, same with Jeremy. The only possible thing he's in is in Fnaf VR, and that's didn't really work out well, did it? But that is a stretch, because it wasn't that really information that came out. It was just basically crumbed in that 5 minutes of VR game. Okay, now this is even more harder, 10 times harder than the Phone Guy mystery, because the toy animatronics are basically they're very unexplained. This time we have no clue who who good old Fortnite Toy Freddy is called by his soul name. The only things we've possibly gathered with the toy animatronics souls is with the Fnaf 2 minigames basically save them. And well, that's a whooping of 5 children again. Does William take a break or something? Or does this do his sad old therapist here unless more games can solve it? I don't even know what I just said. Please try to decipher this one. MatPat tries to solve what the hell is going on in my brain right now. I'm sure everyone who's played FNAF 1 has come over when they've clicked on that FNAF 1 camera. Oh god, FNAF 1 camera, that's very smart. But that part's the service room where you click on it. Sometimes there's not too difficult Easter egg that the animatronic heads and the endo person will be staring at you. Funny enough, creepy and stupid, right? And also, sometimes Big Boy Freddy Fazbear might be looking at you at the same time. But yeah, I think everyone's gotten that. Okay, we're gonna cut that out. You probably thought of it as unsettling or a little bit spooky, or didn't even notice it, and just moved on with your day. But who moved them? Is it the souls or some other kind of being? Let's hope good old Matt can find out what this is, because I'm sure he hasn't talked about this one before. Listen guys, I don't have 20 years of my time to watch every FNAF theory and every video MatPat has even released in his life. This theory or explanation is really scarce, and I don't know if MatPat might actually be able to solve it. There could be some explanation to cover it, but it's pretty scare bones actually. Okay, listen guys, we all believed that the reason why Foxy was out of commission or the order sign is that obviously that he was the cause of the bite of 87, right? Yeah, that was a kind of valid point back in the broken ward down state, but he was taking a chump out of a kid, not trying to go WWE toe to toe with the Rock Johnson or something like that. It's not it's a few scratches you'd probably gain, not a few holes missing and parts missing. It's interesting why he's so damaged like this. There are many theories about those Freddy masks from FNAF 3. It's a mediocre melody characters, and some others might say that, it's Green Dude from Monty Boy from Sus Breach. It's a big clash of who is this guy and who's that. But the pieces just don't line up. How do these characters exist in the future? And Monty doesn't make sense because he wasn't possessed at all. Man, please just try to even look at this theory again, because it doesn't really make sense anymore. It's a back and forth with this theory. Because of the medical supplies and the flowers, we believe we're in a hospital, but hold up. Why are we in our house? Matt said that, we're just remembering the last things before our head was completely severed off by good old Fredbear here. But if so, then we're mobilized on our bed, then how would we be doing with fun with Plush Trap, right? Because we're moving different areas, and we're going outside, and I think that's too much for the brain to actually do, unless it's just one big dream. It's very weird, but it can tilt my theory with both ways, honestly. Just one more hint until we get this damn fucking theory over. Come on, Scott. Just give us the damn thing already. Okay, listen, right. I think he went over this one for maybe a few years ago, but that was a few years ago, and it most likely was a crappy one, right? Most likely thinking that was Lobo with a toaster and Yendo system power supply, right? Most likely it wasn't. It most likely was like that. He didn't really solve anything about that one. Honestly though, what the hell is these guys anyways? Yendo's kind of a Golden Freddy version of Funtime Freddy. and Lobit is just a complete recolor from Foxy, like Funtime Foxy. Yeah, she appeared in Fnaf World as like a token character, but still. They both seem like they have a paranormal abilities, like Lobit can take over the computers and Yendo just spawns out of nowhere. So, let's hope he finds what this one is. We might have reached the end of the painful points we had to go over, but honestly, there is a lot more questions, like, are the mediocre melodies and Rockstar's possessed? Are the phantoms are real? Are the hallucinations? Or is Mr. Cupcake possessed? And there's so much more, like Shadow Cupcake and what, like everything. Like, there's just so much more questions that have not even been thought of, honestly. Well, yeah, these have been thought of, but there's some that we don't even know yet. Many first world problems we have to know, but anyways, please check out Big Matt if you haven't. His real channel name is Game Theory. I think everyone's heard him if you follow this channel. He is basically the god of YouTube at this point. So he's made a lot of home-baked stories and theories about FNAF, and it's really funny and it's really entertaining. He's probably solved like probably 70% of FNAF so far, but that 30% is still left to question. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll probably see you all later. Bye bye. Also, Matt, please do not take this offensive. I actually really like your content, so please do not attack me from now on.